So here we have the Kia Sportage 3 on an 18 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside, you can see that it's got alloy wheels, tinted windows and 5 doors. Let's start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat. And then underneath this tray section, we have a space saver spare wheel. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. Now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in great condition the whole way round. Briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get full leather seats, as you can see. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles on this car, which are 4,595. You can change the information displayed above that using buttons on the steering wheel. There's various different menus available along the top there, as you can see, including satellite navigation, your audio menu, or this one, which is kind of driver data menu, so fuel economy. And then you can go back round to the digital readout for the speedometer. The buttons I was using to do that are down on the right hand side here. So that one takes you through the various menus, and then this one will cycle through a menu when you find it. We've also got cruise control over on that side. On the left hand side, we have stereo controls. We've also got the ability to answer and end phone calls, and we've got voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is, of course, once you pair up your phone, which is done over on the central screen just here. So you can go all menus, and it'll bring up lots of options there, including your phone, you can see on the bottom row. When it comes to radio in this car, we've got DAB, FM and AM radio, you can see along the top just here. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. If I hit the media button, it will tell us nothing is connected at the moment, so it won't do anything. Essentially, you can connect up a USB device, an auxiliary device, and you can stream music wirelessly via Bluetooth audio as well. So you can pair up your phone, make and receive phone calls, and listen to your music on top of that. This car's also got satellite navigation. There's a full video showing how that works on both our website and on our Facebook page, which are well worth checking out. And we have a reversing camera, which shows up on here. So it's a full color camera, as you can see, with guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in relation to the image that you see behind you. Makes it very, very easy to park. Below that, we've got the dual zone climate control. So you can adjust the temperature on the passenger side, on the driver side, and all adjustments will show on the top corner screen. So driver up in that top right hand corner, passenger in the top left, fan speed in the middle, and the fan speed is adjustable from here. You can also determine where you'd like the air to be distributed. When you're happy with all of those settings, that button will turn the air conditioning on, or you can simply hit auto and the car will maintain the temperatures you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed for you. You can override that anytime you wish to by readjusting the fans to your own settings. We've got a heated driver's seat with 3 different heat settings, and the same on the passenger side as well. Underneath that, we have 2 12-volt charging sockets, one on either side. We've also then got the auxiliary and USB inputs that I mentioned a moment ago. The fully automatic gearbox, to the right hand side of which we have these buttons here. So this turns off the stop and start first of all. This car is designed to cut out in traffic when it's stationary to save you fuel. You can turn that off should you wish to. Driving mode puts the car in sport mode or back in normal. If you know you're going to go off-road, hit that button. That will kind of essentially put the downhill brake control on, which just helps for off-road driving. And finally, this button here will turn on or off the parking sensors for the car. The last thing I wanted to talk about is the panoramic glass sunroof. So it opens electronically. You can open the sunblind independently of the actual sunroof section should you wish to, but I've asked it to open both, so you can see it lets in a lot of light and a lot of air. As I say, you can, if you wish to, close that sunroof section whilst keeping the blind open. So on a day like today where it's particularly cold, you can let in all of the light, but none of that extra air. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.